Okay, so here we are. Here's the new setup. I would say my new house, my new bedroom. I try to do different kind of content that I normally do. I will try to do this, or at least to do this a different way. I am actually wanting to start a podcast, so this episode will be a podcast that I will film. I will record. After that, I will put it on YouTube, other platforms, and I will take the audio and put it on a podcast. So now that everything is set up, basically, let's talk about today's subject. I want to talk about something that really hit me the last few days. Basically, what I've got is that I'm in a new city, I'm starting school over again, and a lot of things have happened, and everything is going faster and faster, basically. And that can scare a lot of people. But those things are something things that I love, so it's great for me. And right now, I am at a turning point in my life, and I think a lot of you are too. Basically, you have things going on, and you feel like there is, if you do little few steps more, you will feel that you can do something that you would enjoy to do, that you have always wanted to do, basically. And I want to tell you something. To just not trying, but to be aware, to be more aware that there are tons of opportunities that are available to you, basically. I started to use LinkedIn. I want to bring content in this platform. I simply added a few people and some opportunities for my photo and video business seems to happen, and I've just added a few people. I'm not going to say that it's more simple than you think, but that's oftentimes the things that are simple to say, that are like, yeah, that's evidence, I should do that more, but that are more hard to do, that are the right things to do. For example, you want to get rich. I take a basic example. You want to get rich? Okay, so work your ass off. Simple. At least that you know what to do. But the thing is that nobody is doing it. And why nobody is doing it? Because everybody is looking for shortcuts. And that's something I, I stopped basically doing. Because you feel like there are sometimes faster way to get something, faster way to do something that you love. But nobody wants to do the things that are hard and long. Nobody is patient and wants to put in the real work, which is a bit normal because, like, we are humans, we are lazy by nature. I really believe that, and that often comes down to what is inside your head, um, your discipline, your motivation, and most importantly, your why. Why are you wanting to do that? As simple as that. If you have that why, and you know to go there, and that's something that you will really love to do, what is stopping you? What is preventing you from doing what you love? I'm asking you, simply. That's a question that I've asked myself those times because I knew what I need to do. I knew where I should go. I knew where I want to go. I knew, uh, I kind of knew what I will go through, the struggles, the thing that I need to do. But I didn't do that. And why? Because I was looking for shortcuts. Seeing all those people that are succeed, that are successful. You see them, and oftentimes we see the finish of the race, but we don't see what all the competitors have gone through. For example, for me, I want to build something in photography and marketing and stuff like that. But let's take to marketing. If you see, no, to videos and photos basically. When you see Peter McKinnon, Mattia Poya, Alan Palander, Aiden Peterson, I think that's his name. You see all those people that are on the top, and you feel like, yes, I should do content like them, I should do things like them, express myself like them. But I realize that this is not the way you should do it, because that's the way it works for them. You should really try to understand what works for you. Because at the end, what do you want? To have the same success as them? Like having the same life? Or do you want to take a few pieces that they have and to implement in your life? I think that's the best, because if you have really the same life as other people, which is not possible, it will be boring. And it made me go to the point that if you can't have a life like other people, that's really something that I realized not so long ago that's really important for me, is to not trying to do like them exactly. Because you can't be like them. They are special in their own way, they have certain things that happen in their brain that you don't have. But that's fine, because you may have more things than them in other domains. And you really need to realize that and to use that. Because you can't copy and paste someone's success. That's impossible. I really believe in that. And yes, that was just a little speech, I would say, a few things I wanted to say to basically tell you that opportunities are right there. There are ways to do it, for sure. Some have gone through ways that permitted them to succeed, but it is not maybe the right way for you. And it always comes down to understanding yourself. You can't understand yourself at the beginning. Some people are more likely to understand themselves. For me, I realized really quickly what I wanted to do, but to understand really what I wanted precisely to do, not what I saw in other people's video, blog, or whatever that inspired me, and I was like, I want that. That wasn't really me. I wasn't. I was like, that's cool, okay, but I was working for having that thing that wasn't really what I wanted to have. And I really want you to bring your awareness on that, because I realized it not so long ago, right? And it's really helped me to go over those things that were preventing me to going forward. And that's really important. I really want to bring value to you guys. That's why I'm starting this podcast and doing all this shit basically. I'm doing it because it's helping me grow mentally, physically, and in my career. But also, I'm a guy that's really like to bring value. That's really one of my thesis, bringing you value. So I hope that this first episode of the podcast and I think the 20th episode of Everyday DJ, how it helps you in any way possible. And I see you on the next one. Peace.